Hi, I'm Kevin Ormond, the Master of Self-Leadership. Welcome to Leadership U. Today we'll be talking about how and why you need to become the recognized expert in your field and in your area. Welcome to Leadership U, where it really is all about you. Being the recognized expert in your field, in your area, can do tremendous things for you and your organization. It can do tremendous things for you personally. Let me give you an example. I'll tell you a little story that happened to me. I wrote my first book a couple of years ago, and a friend of mine bought 20 copies for his organization. And I'd known him for years, and we were talking as I was delivering these books, and the fascinating thing about it was this. He was starting to talk about leadership and leadership ideas and stuff, because of course, Me Inc., Your Life is Your Business is a leadership book. And he all of a sudden stopped. He stops and he says, "Hey, what am I telling you for? You're the expert." Now, 6 months before that, he'd have kept going. He just kept talking and so on and so forth. But he stopped and he said, "Hey, why am I telling you?" Well, what had changed? What had changed was the perception in his mind that I am the leadership expert. Was I that much smarter than I'd been 6 months earlier? Probably not. Was I that much better of a leader than I'd been 6 months earlier? Probably not. But I had written a book, and that gave me credibility. So one of the things that you need to understand about being the recognized expert, or the go-to person, or the go-to expert, is that it has a lot to do with people's perception. If they perceive you as an expert, they're going to seek you out. If they don't, they're going to seek somebody else out. And you'd really rather it be you than someone else if you're looking to increase your business or make your life better or whatever. Another example, with my second book, my third daughter messages me one day. It says my 12-year-old grandson says, my grandpa's kind of like a mentor to me. He, helps people with their lives and their businesses, and he has written books and things like that. And I think that's pretty cool. And so she messaged me about that. So I autographed a copy of my second book, Mini-Me Inc., What Kids Can't Learn in School, and shipped it off to him. And a week or so later, I get this phone call from this guy, 12-year-old grandson. He says, "Grandpa," he says, "I've been reading your book. It's really good. I really like it." And then he proceeded to quote me. He says, one of the things I really like is this. And he quoted me something directly from the book. Now, of course, that made me feel great because this is my grandson. And one of the reasons that I write books is to leave a legacy for my kids and my grandkids. So I was excited about that. But more importantly than that, in his mind, I'm an expert. In his mind, I'm a mentor. Now, that's a great thing because that gives me an opportunity to influence him to learn how to be a better leader as he grows up. Learn the things that I didn't learn until I was older. And to have someone to coach him and mentor him a little bit along the way is super. And had I had that, of course, I would have developed my expertise at a younger age. And so he's now on that process where he is going to have that opportunity to learn these things at a much, much younger age. Like I said, he's only 12. And so that's exciting. That's exciting because imagine what he can accomplish. Imagine what you can accomplish in your business. If people come to you and they say, "Gosh, you're the expert. Tell me what to do here. Tell me what to do there. Or let me hire you for this or hire you for that." So one of the aspects of being perceived as an expert, first of all, to be an expert, it's a relative term. If I know more about a certain subject than you do, relative to you, I'm an expert. End of story. And that's true for all of us. So the idea is that I need to be perceived as that expert, perceived as somebody you can go to for advice or expertise or whatever it is you're looking for. And so that's the key for all of us, is to get to that place of expertise. One of the ways to do that, of course, is to write a book. I've talked about that in the last couple videos. The next thing I'm going to talk about is another aspect of being perceived as an expert, and that has to do with being a speaker. Now, speaking is something that I coach people on because I've been doing it for 27 years. I've had plenty of practice. I've made lots of mistakes, and if I can help you to skip over and avoid some of those mistakes, your time with me has been well spent. But beyond that, what I'm looking for is to be perceived as an expert, and I got to get that message out there because for all of us, our biggest problem isn't that we don't know what we're doing. Our biggest problem is obscurity. People don't know who we are. They don't know where to find us. And the more I or you or anyone can be perceived as that go-to expert, the broader our reach becomes, then the more people we can help and the better it works. So that's what we're looking for. And that's Leadership U for today. We'll talk more about speaking and things like that in future installments of this video series. So have a great day, and we'll see you on the flip side. Subscribe here to Leadership U to make sure you get all the videos. Also, you can watch more videos from here, including two that I've shown, my speaker reel, and also one I call Leadership Elephants in You. Also from here, you can go ahead and then get to my website to find out more about my speaking, books, and other things. Have a great day. See you on the flip side.